Good evening. Welcome to Young Arena. Getting ready for the junior varsity matchup between the Waterloo Warriors and the Des Moines Capitals on this blustery Thursday afternoon. About to be blustery. Got 15 minutes on the board, getting ready to get set up. Last minute instructions from the coaches. Right on. You got a chair, Ben? Slide this out of the way. Looks like we're gonna start Beeman in net tonight. McGilligan, Rottinghouse, Zabel, Trug, and Westfall is going to be your starting lineup. Let's get going, boys. Interesting. I haven't seen Carlson be a referee up here for a long time. Capitals come away with it. Try to chip it in the zone. Westfall's there to shut down the drive. Caps turn to the corner, up to the point. Looking for a shot. Deflected. Never gets to Beeman. Off of the inboards. Caps gather it back up. Shot pad save for Beeman. Zabel chips it out. Rottinghouse with some pressure. Caps send it back in around behind Beeman. Westfall to the far side. Can't get there. Westfall picks it up out of nowhere. Caps step into the slot. Centering pass. Doesn't get through. Waterloo clears. Rottinghouse will chase. Cross ice pass for the Caps. They'll bring it back into the zone. Trug almost had it picked, as well as Rottinghouse. Rottinghouse gets a deflection. Can't get to it in time. Caps send it down below the goal line. Harbaugh to the far side. Up and out. Waterloo looking for a change. Kind of a bad shift change there for Waterloo. Up and out. Doesn't make it just to the red line. Trug will pick it up. Step behind Beeman. Trug on an extended shift. Looking for a way to get out. Heiser with some pressure. Caps back over the line. Outside pass. Deflected up over top of the net by Beeman. Into the skates in the slot. Harbaugh takes a look. Has Kellen breaking through. Up to Heiser. Across the red line. He'll dump it in. Kelling will chase it to the far corner. Kelling and Heiser working the corner. Caps almost come back away with it and do. Another shot towards the net. Up to the point. Shot and a glove save. Heiser takes a big shove in the slot.
He blocked that across the line. He was back in his net.
Really?
I don't know. I'd
If
love
it-
to see the replay.
If he's in the net, as long as he blocks it outside the line,
I think it was,
do you think he was in?
yeah, he was way in there.
A lot of pressure for the Warriors. Great shots. Tied up on the dot. Caps will come away with it. Cotman will give chase. Schaefer will step over. Kicks it back out of the zone. Not quite out of the zone. Still good. Bedard gets a stick on it. Into the slot. Trying to gather it up. That one's going to be chipped up into the corner. Caps in control up to the point. Into the slot. Bedard trying to clear. Can't get a stick on it. Schaefer meets him at the inboards. Cotman around the backside. Schaefer brings it up. Can't get it across the line. still working on it. Schaefer dumps it, leaves it for Kottman. Kottman has a couple of beat, no help. He'll take a shove on the far side. Caps leave it, go back the other way. Zabel with a lot of pressure holds the zone. Kottman drops in for a check at the goal line. Rottinghouse almost had a pocket pick. Trug pokes it free, sends it back the other way. Into the skates of the linesman. And out. Shot goes across the slot to the far side. Up to the point. That one's going to jump out of the zone. Caps will have to retreat, touch up. Trug slides through, disrupts the drive. Little give and go. Shot over top of Beeman. Trug sends it to the close boards. Caps can't get there in time. Offsides. Zabel almost has it poked loose. Caps into the close corner. Zabel around the outside. Just another turnover. He had Rottinghouse, I think, breaking through the center and couldn't get a pass. Decided to chip it around instead of go through the middle. Kelling steps through, gets a couple skates on it. That one sent towards Beeman, stopped in front by Trug. Trug up the boards and out. Kelling in a foot race. Shows the wrong side, couldn't quite get there. Heiser holds him at the blue line for just a second. Caps back across the blue line to the slot. Shot blocked into the corner by Kelling. Up to the point for the Caps. Heiser steps out, block shot down below. Shot just wide of the net. Heiser gets it to Kelling. Pat Putbreeze working with him as well. Caps take over below their goal line. Kelling steps in, dislodges the puck, sits in the corner for just a second. The Caps will gather it back up. Nice poke check by Owen Kelly. And Putbreeze will send it back in. Heiser will chase it to the close corner. Cross ice pass for the Caps, deflected by Kottman. Kottman has had Schaefer breaking through. That pass was intercepted and put into the corner by the Caps. Kottman's working towards the net. Schaefer retreated just a tick too early. Caps with a hard wrap behind Beeman. Harbaugh meets him in the backside. Schaefer to the corner, trying to get it out. And the Warriors clear into the neutral zone. Cap step back in, shot blocked. Never got to Beeman. They'll have to again touch up the offsides. Send it back into the corner. Harbaugh's just misplayed it. Caps looking for a wraparound. Beeman slides. Gets a pad on it. Keeps it from getting tucked in behind her. McGilligan wins it back. Hard wrap for Zabel. Zabel can't hold on to it. Back into the Cap zone. Caps back the other way. 4 on 3 if they hurry. Schaefer tries to chip it out. Doesn't go. McGilligan, same thing. Still in the Waterloo zone. Around the backside. Look for centering pass. Into the skates of Zabel. Shot comes in. Pat save for Beeman. To the far side. Rottinghouse is going to get there in time. Can't get a pass off. Take a big hit in the upper shoulder, back, head, neck area. No call. Caps work it back down into the corner. They'll go for a line change. Off the boards for Zabel. Zabel, cross ice pass for Rottinghaus. Rottinghaus can't hold on to it. Caps back into the zone. Below the goal line, back up to the point. Shot well wide. Beeman doesn't even get a glove on it. To the close point. Back down below. There's a walk in through the defense. Shot blocked by Zabel. And Waterloo will send it down for icing. Looking for a line change. Beeman's coming up with some big saves already tonight. Going to bring out Heiser, Kelling, and Putbreeze with Trug and looks like Westfall on the far side. Kelling to take the draw. Wins it to Harbaugh. Harbaugh tries to chip it around, up and out. Kelling trying to clear, can't. Westfall gets it across the line, but not far. Heiser will pressure. Caps back in. To the far side, back up to the point. D to D pass, one-timer, misfired. Westfall keeps them pushed to the outside. Caps send it back down into the corner. Kelling's there to pick it up. Sends it around looking for Heiser. Heiser's not quite in the right position to get to it. Caps work in the corner. Kicked up to the half wall. Heiser tries to chip it around. Into his skates. Trug now looking to send it out. And does. That'll be icing, I'm guessing, on the Warriors. Face off on the right side of Beeman. Kottman set to take the draw. Kottman wins it back. Tucks it around the defense. He's got some room. 2-on-1, but they got to hurry. Short angle shot looking for Rottinghaus on the other side of the crease. Couldn't connect a pass. Actually looking for Schaefer. Schaefer was on the far side of the crease. Might have been tucked in just a little bit too far. Kottman got down almost to the goal line before he was looking to pass. Offsides there. Pass is deflected in front. And once again, Warriors clear. Bedard chases. So it can jump past him here on the boards, but he can't reach it over there, and they call it. They don't call it. What do I know? I'm just a dad in the stands. Oh, and one gets tucked by Beeman. Went to make a quick play. I don't know if it got touched on its way through, but one finds its way past. Slow roller. Caps go up by one.
Oh, God.
What happened? Oh, dear. Oh, I didn't want to, but I did. McGilligan set to take the draw. Wins it back. Over to Schaefer. Schaefer looking to clear. Through center ice. McGilligan and Zabel couldn't get a hold of it. They walk in around to the other side. Schaefer's going to take a tripping call. That's a little more than lost the edge. Yeah, I had a little help losing an edge there. Ben Schaefer will take two. Warriors on a PK. Capitals come away with it up to the point. Down to the far side, Beeman comes up with a big save. Westfall knocks it loose, trying to get a hold of it. Walk in. First pass was deflected. They got it right back. Not sure exactly how they put it past Beeman on that one, but to the net nonetheless. Warriors are going to have to find an answer quick. .354 left in the first. Waterloo down by 2. Caps win it back. Kelling with some pressure. Into the neutral zone. Heiser chases him across the side. Back into the Cap zone. Back to the neutral zone. Caps working to the outside. Now into the high slot. Shot. Big blocker save for Beeman. Driven to the boards by Trug. Trug comes away with it. Sends it, wow, right across the crease. Harbaugh chips it to the midboards. Back into the corner for the Caps. Kelling with some pressure. Harbaugh tries to work it back out. Back up to the point. Spun around by the Caps. To the blue line. Putbreeze almost had it picked loose. Heiser deflects a pass. And that one will exit the Warrior zone. Heiser will chase. D-to-D pass for the Caps. Back to center ice. Worked into the slot. Shot. Trug, cross ice, finds Kelling. Back around, and the Warriors have to retreat. Harbaugh goes down, breaks up the drive anyways. Back up to the point. Into the slot, can't connect the pass. Trug comes away with it, trying to find Bedard. Caps walk in, shot, pass, save for Beeman. To Putbreeze. Putbreeze sends it up for Kelling. Can't connect the pass, couldn't get enough wood on it. Or graphite, however you want to call it. Putbreeze kicks it out. He's got some room to skate. Winds up. That shot's going to be off of the shin pads of a Capitals defender. Bedard with some pressure below the goal line. Kottman steps in to help out. Caps clear. Ooh. Looked off sides from my point of view. I think that's 3 now. There's a tripping not called. One minute left in the period. Waterloo looks like they might be in scramble. Another block shot. Kottman chipped it out, trying to get there. Sets a pick. Poked back into the zone by Zabel. To Schaefer. Schaefer sends it back into the far side. Zabel racing to it, trying to hold the zone. He does. Rottinghouse looking for it behind the goal line. Caps back out. Cross ice pass. Schaefer trying to stand him up. Shot comes in. Glove save. In and out of the glove of Beeman. And that should do it for our first period. We'll take a quick break here. Be back in about 3 minutes. Waterloo down by 2. All right, we're back. Kelling with lots of pressure. Warriors are going to have to leave it all out there tonight. And then dig down to find the same thing tomorrow. To the slot, shot, glove save. No, off the glove. Got to pick these guys up. You can't just let them shoot like that. Caps up by 3. They hit her glove and then fluttered in. That's what I thought I saw a flutter, but I thought she got a hold of it. McGilligan set to take the draw. Wins it back to Harbaugh. Harbaugh to the outside. Sends it in low. McGilligan steps around to play it. Caps come away with it once again. Kelly to the far side. Harbaugh below the goal line. Caps come away with it. Poke check by Zabel. That one's going to be sent the length of the ice. Icing called. We're short of defensemen tonight. Gavin Clark's not. I don't see Gavin Clark out there. I don't think I saw him out there anyway. Harbaugh steps in, trying to pick it up. Shot. Pad save for Beeman. Behind the goal line. Back up to the point. Another shot. That one's deflected up into the glass behind the goal. Out front, shut down. Short angle shot denied. To the point. McGilligan trying to get to the outside. Can't come away with it. Cross ice pass. That one squeaks out of the zone. Zabel trying to touch it up, or Ronniehouse rather, trying to pick it up. Zabel stepped in to help out. McGilligan keeps it deep in the zone. Ronniehouse behind the net. And the Caps come back out into the neutral zone, cross center ice. Schaefer driving to him, interrupts the shot. I think it was Zabel that sent it hard wrap. Nobody home, just looking for a clear. Schaefer will pick it up. He'll send it out into the neutral zone. Caps will grab it. Drop pass back the other way. Step up. Another pass interrupted by Ben Schaefer. Another shot for the Caps as well wide. Kane Schaefer into the corner, tries to swipe it around. Ends up back onto a Capital stick. Ben Schaefer around now for looking for Kane. Can't connect the pass. That one comes out of the zone. Kottman trying to gather it up. Has his pocket picked. Caps from the far side to the near side. Got to make a pass, boys. Got to get it to somebody. Caps up to the point. Cross the slot. Shot. Paddle save for Beeman. Pass intercepted by Schaefer into the neutral zone. Mayer kicks it loose. Sends it back into the Capital zone. Works around by Heiser. Heiser looking for Schaefer. Kelling will send it to the corner. Intercepted by the Caps. Send it back the other way. Off of the skates of Heiser. Stays in the zone. Kelling to the corner. Heiser picks it loose. Looking for a shot. Doesn't get much on that one before he's driven back into the boards. And the Caps will come away with it once again. Heiser can't quite get a stick on it. Over to Harbaugh. Harbaugh, or no, Putbreeze rather. Putbreeze shut down at the blue line. Caps gain control, D to D pass, and they are back out. Westfall with a big hit creates an offsides. Number 7 for the Capitals doesn't know exactly where he's at yet. Nothing wrong with that hit. Face-off just outside the Waterloo zone. Kottman ready to take the draw. Caps come away with it once again. Hard wrap behind Beeman to the close boards. Behind Beeman, Kelly takes a look. Tries to kick it out. Capitals kick it back into the close corner. Harbaugh tries to kick it up the midwalk. Down below the goal line. Into the skates of Kottman. Another shot wide. Harbaugh picks it up on the close boards. Like he took this a little bit too long to get rid of it. Now we're going to get a hand pass called on the Capitals. .9:45 left in the second. Capitals still up by 3. One back. Cross ice pass. Schaefer gets in his way. Caps still get a pickup on it. To the point. Another great pad save as Beeman was screened on that shot. Ronniehouse looking to clear. Zabel trying to pick it up. Ronniehouse sends it in. Zabel got caught off sides. D to D pass for the Caps to the close boards. Try to get one back across the middle. Big hit by Jordan Zabel. Beeman comes up with a big pad save. Chipped around by McGilligan. Zabel drops in to the far side. Schaefer sends one into the close corner. Kelling races towards it. Can't come away with it. Another D to D pass. Intercepted by Westfall. Westfall skates right over top of it. Into the slot. And another goal for the Capitals. Kelling set to take the face-off. Wins it back to Westfall. Caps just all over the puck. There's shoulder by Westfall. Putbreeze comes away with it, looking for an out. Has it slid just off of his stick. Surprised he get called for interference. Into the slot. Westfall skate with it. Pass deflected. Right in front of the players' bench. Heiser with lots of pressure. Caps skate around and are out. Man, you got to put a body on them. Putbreeze gets a skate on it. Des Moines cycles into the high slot, looking for a shot, drops it, looking for another shot, shoveled down below. Great save by Beeman. Trying to clear, and Waterloo does. No icing. Kelly comes away with it. Looking for somewhere to pass, has nobody. Schaefer behind the net, trying to gather it up to Harbaugh. Takes a weird bounce off the boards. Nice poke check by Harbaugh. Back into the slot, shot comes wide. Beeman kicks it to the inboards. Kelling into the corner, tries to push it free. That one will go down for icing. Warriors looking for a change. No icing, they're going to call a tip. Kane Schaefer drops it, nobody home. And up. Cross ice pass, doesn't connect. Caps back into the slot. Glove save for Beeman. Waterloo can't gather it up. Finally do, just to kick it to the boards. Kottman tries to chip it around and can't. High off the glass. Kottman gets it out. Kottman cut off. He's looks. What do you call it? I don't know if you. Well, if that's the case, then I'd start doing something. You got to do something. You can't leave people. Well, we're all chasing again too. Block shot for Rottinghouse. Waterloo kicks it back out to the inboards. Kelly tries to get it back over to. I can't tell who that is. Is that Bedard? Schaefer breaks up the play. Rottinghouse trying to chip it free. Heiser back up to Zabel. Zabel not quite out of the zone. Had McGilligan gets stick knocked out of his hand. Or is that broken? Schaefer gets another poke check. Shuts down the drive. Shot across the crease wide. Zabel looking for another poke check. Back to the point. Cross ice pass. Go out to it. Pass broken up in the middle by Rottinghouse. Shot to the far corner. Just under 4 minutes left to play in the second. Kelly sends it around. Caps there to shut it down. Schaefer tries to ice it. Can't get it out. Holds the line. Caps out of the corner. Kelly looking for Zabel. Zabel pokes it free. He's got one to beat. Hits the brakes, has it stolen. Two-on-one into the zone. Mayer's got a pick. Pad save for Beeman. Mayer. Looking for Kelling. That'll come back for icing. 3:05 left to go in the second. Caps up by 4. Capitals obviously dominating shots here. 17 for the Caps, 3 only for the Warriors. We were looking pretty good to start off, and then I don't know, that first goal, second goal, and then we just kind of, you could see the some of the wind let out of our sails. Trug gets a poke check. He'll chase it into the corner and come away with it. Cross ice pass has Westfall. Westfall, not sure if he's going to get to it in time. Does. Can't gather it in. Caps back the other way. Trug on the far side. Put him in the boards. Man. Centering pass gets deflected a few times in front. Westfall trying to find Schaefer. Walks in. Shot into the chest of Beeman. Should gather it up and hold on. Into the corner, Westfall with a hard wrap, looking for Heiser. Heiser can't get a touch on it, can't get it out of the zone. Pass intercepted by Heiser. Putbreeze tried to get a hold of it, couldn't get there in time. Seems to be a natural occurring phrase, couldn't get there in time. That one is icing waved off. Pass intercepted by Heiser. Trying to get back to it. Trug will send it in. Heiser will chase to the corner. Caps take over, chip it around, and they're back on their way. Body. Harbaugh pokes it free. Once again, not going to get there in time. Capitals offsides. Putbreeze gathers it up, tries to find Harbaugh. Harbaugh works in front of his own bench. Puck squirts out to the center ice. Caps back across. Another pad save for Beeman. Driven to the boards by Kelly. Sent out by Zabel. Why are we waiting? Don't wait. Sent back out. Zabel chipped it free. Not going to get there in time. Cross ice pass. I'm not sure who he was looking for or just trying to get a shot. Cap sent it in deep. Schaefer will meet him back behind the goal line. Pass intercepted from Harbaugh. Taken by Schaefer. He'll get it clear, but that one's going to be icing, I believe. 5.4 left to go in the period. Chipped out by Rodninghouse. Shot comes in, pad save, and that will do it for the second period. We'll take a quick minute here and recognize our franchise sponsors. West High's Athletic Booster Club, Farm Bureau Financial, in the name of Taylor Zimmerman, Iowa Metal Recycling, Linda Gienow, Lindgren Glass, Pratt's Pest Control, Standard Distribution, Tina Miller Woodsmall, Dennis and Elaine Loeb, Loeb Farms, Pat Kinsinger, B&D Drywall, Southridge Dental, Dan and Lisa Putbreeze, Marilyn Payne, Tracy Putbreeze, Five Seasons Tire, MC Inc., American Pattern and CNC Works, Buyer Motorsports LLC, Natural Glow, Kurt Gross, AA Management, Jeff and Pam Coots, Dolores White, Roger and Sandy Schoonover, Ronan Industries, KCH Properties, Highway 63 Diner, Jerry and Judy Buchan, Racy Appraisals Incorporated, Racy Reynolds, and Community Chevrolet of Cedar Falls. We appreciate your support for the 25-26 season. A lot of this is not possible without your generous donations. we'll be back at Young Arena with the third period. Warriors go to the locker room down by 4. All right. Back in the third period. Hopefully the Warriors found some sort of power pellets or something in the locker room. We're looking for at least a 2-goal lead by the end of the period. I don't know, man. I would definitely looking for one, but we'll see what we can come up with. Sure wish we could have got this out of the way at the beginning of the season. I thought we were doing all right until we started with the Caps, but McGilligan wins it back. Chip to the side for Zabel. Zabel shovels it into the zone. McGilligan will chase. Holds him behind the goal line. A lot of pressure. Caps come out. Stretch pass. Westphal staples him to the inboards. A little slow to get up. McGilligan finds Zabel. Zabel trying to work through. Has it poked off of his stick. Roddyhouse to the Caps actually to the blue line. Into the zone. Shot. Easy glove save for Lila. Face off to her right. I think they turned the air conditioning on in here. That one finds its way right to the doorstep. Trying to clear it. Harbaugh comes away with it. Makes a quick move, bumped off the puck. Heiser will clear up to Kelling. Kelling to Putbreeze. Putbreeze rolls just off of his stick. Caps will take over. Actually, is that Owen Kelly dropped in? Caps trying to gather it back up into Waterloo zone. Harbaugh's there to pick it up. Round behind Beeman to the far side. Hits Putbreeze. Putbreeze can't carry it through the blue or carry it through the neutral zone. Harbaugh shoves it into Capital zone. Nobody there. Exiting pass off of Heiser. Icing called on the Caps. Back to the Capital zone. I wonder how many of these players transfer up to the varsity. That I guess I'm not sure. For Des Moines, I guess I'm not sure. I don't know how they do it.
Unless you had a sibling, then the siblings would stay on varsity.
Okay. No, I meant for like how many play JV and then play up to varsity. Kind of like, kind of like some of the other teams that start their Team Midwest players on JV and varsity.
I don't think these guys do.
I don't know that they would have to, but I only saw a handful of kids in the stands, and their bench is full right now. So Waterloo gets it cleared. Zabel will chase. Poked a little bit deeper by Rodneyhouse. Mayer sends it back in. Held into the zone. Waterloo will clear. That'll be icing. Back into the Waterloo zone on the far side. 12-19 left to go in the third. Kelling getting ready to take the draw. Kelling wins it back for Harbaugh. Harbaugh, hard wrap looking for Heiser. Can't get there in time. Harbaugh slides in, dislodges the puck. Heiser steps around to the point, tip, blocker, pad save. Caps hold the zone once again. Big hit by Aiden Heiser. I think that's the second biggest kid on the team. Putbreeze chips it in. Heiser chases. Kelling drops in to help out. Trying to get a skate or a stick or anything on it. Sends it down below the goal line. No pressure whatsoever by the Warriors right now. Bumped off Capital stick. Beeman lets out a little bit of a rebound. I think Westfall was there to clear it. Kelling trying to find Bedard. Caps clear, back out. Cross ice, bouncing pass, doesn't connect. Caps send it below the goal line. Trug's there to intercept it. He'll work it out through into the side, into the neutral zone, through the neutral zone, and to the inboards for icing. 11, or just under 11 to go in the third. High off the glass, bouncing puck. Cotman on a foot race. Cotman just might get there. Short angle shot off the side. And back the other way for the Caps. Extension pass. Harbaugh steps over, shuts the drive down. On the doorstep for Beeman. Chipped away once again by Cotman. One more to beat. Has it rolled just off of his stick. Back to the basics, boys. Into the neutral zone. Caps walk through. Shot, pad, save off the post. Into the feet of, not sure who that is. That's Schaefer. Schaefer wasn't sure where it was at. Got caught in his skates. Cross ice pass. Caps drop in, looking for a pass into the slot. Schaefer denies it. Kicks it to the midboards. Ridinghouse chips it out. Zabel gets it. Ridinghouse picks it back up, pushes it into the Cap zone. Schaefer can't hold on to it. Shot from Zabel from outside the zone. Ended up at the net. Picked loose. Zabel sends one through. Zabel looking maybe for a call there. Not sure what happened. I was watching the puck. Caps around the far side. Up and out. Oh. Mayer towards the blue line. Kicks it out. It's going to be a foot race. Schaefer. Big hit by Ben Schaefer. Icing on the Warriors. That boy was standing on the tracks when the train was coming through. Good hit. Nice hit. Woo! Talking to Ben Schaefer's parents here, and they were talking and didn't get to see that hit at the red line. Caps win it back to the high slot. Shot comes in, blocker save for Beeman. Pushes it to the circle. Heiser tries to step in and help out. Push around the back side. Trug takes it up out of the zone. Westfall dislodges it. Trug picks it up, sends it back out of the zone. No forwards rushing to it. Back around behind Beeman. Westfall gets there, takes it to the half wall. Tries to chip it around, doesn't go. Caps hold the zone. Trug up to the point off of the skates of Kelling, below the goal line to the corner for Heiser. Heiser has it chipped off of his stick, trying to gather it back up. He'll try to send it back around. Bouncing puck ends up at the point on a Capital stick. Putbreeze skates over top of it. They'll walk through to the backside and in. Too much chasing. Nobody staying home. .751 left in the third. Caps push it through. All the way in. Caps up by 6. Warriors got to get their feet under them. They got to skate. Caps player walked right through. I will almost guarantee he's a varsity player. Probably him, number 5. Bedard kicks it to the far side. Mayer's there to pick it up. Sends it out of the zone. Cotman can't gather it up into some traffic. Cotman chips it around. Bedard and Cotman chase. Schaefer hangs out on the far side, waiting for a rebound or something. Schaefer with a poke check kicks it out of the zone. Cotman drives through. Schaefer intercepts the stretch pass, kicks it back into the Cap zone. Cross ice pass, Caps back through. Walks all the way around, centering pass. Beeman gets a good save on that. Back into the slot, trying to work through. Just off the side of the post, and then a shot off the side of the net. Back up to the point for the Caps. Centering pass, that one's deflected again. Deflected by Bedard. Centering a redirect. Bedard without a paddle. Schaefer's there to help out. Just outside the slot. A couple of touch passes. Centering pass once again. Shot deflected up over top of the net. Into the glass at the inboards. To the half wall. Ronnie House chips it out. No icing. Icing all waved off. 6 minutes left to go. Caps drop in. Centering pass. Shot from the far side, doesn't get through. Westfall chips it around. Caps hold it in. Not for long. That one's going to travel right on net. Push to the backside. Trug looking for Zabel. Zabel chips it out of the zone. Glove down by Trug. Trug sends it back out. Westfall will go for a skate. Harbaugh sends it in. Doesn't get to the Capitals tender. That one will travel the length. No icing. Trug's going to have to get there. Takes it to the far side. Drives it all the way around. Stopped at the mid wall. Heiser drives one to the boards. Warriors come away with it. Kelling into the corner. Stopped at the point, shot deflected into the skates of a Capitals player looking for a centering pass. Can't gather it up. Kelling will come away with it. Has it knocked off his stick before he can exit the zone. Harbaugh gathers, or Putbreeze rather, gathers it up. Kelling sends it in. Putbreeze had to check up the offsides. Behind the Caps zone, or behind the Caps net. Kelling sends it back in. Zabel pushes it loose. Cross check to the side. He tried to step around off the side of the net. It's almost like somebody didn't tell these guys that hockey is a physical sport. Wow. Yep, let's just be done with this. Schaefer sends one in. Glove save, and he'll hold on. And now we're using first names. Not going to get his attention any better, I don't think. We should be at a running clock right now.
Yeah, it was running.
Oh, was it? I didn't think it was.
I mean, really, I thought, I guess they're not going to call that. That was definitely true.
Oh, yeah. Shot high and wide. That one's going to travel the length. Bedard will try and chase it down. McGilligan looks to pick a pocket. Can't come up with it. Caps drop in. Offsides again. Steps into the slot. Wraps around. Pad save. Easy pad save for Beeman. 2 minutes left to go in the period. Centering pass, deflected in front. Beeman gets a glove on it. Worst part about it is you can't coach effort, and there's not a lot of effort being exerted out there tonight. Up to the point, back down to the goal line. Zabel chips one loose, can't hold on to it. Across the blue line, sends one in. Rottinghouse trying to winds up on one and skates over top of it. Trug sends one in, deflected in front. Rottinghouse couldn't gather it up. Zabel still pining for it. To the far side, up and out. No icing. Westphal tries to kick it out. Can't connect a pass. 30 seconds left to go. Maybe one more rush for. Oh, Kelly walks in. Has it knocked off his stick. Should have been an interference call there. What do I know? I'm just a dad in the stands. Another misplay for Beeman. Just underneath of her glove as she went to play it. And up by 7. That'll do it. Cap 7, Waterloo 0. We're back in about a half hour with our varsity matchup. Hopefully that'll go a little better than last time, and we don't have the technical difficulties that we had when we lost our sound. So they'll get a shake of hands. We'll get some varsity warm-ups, fresh sheet of ice, and then we'll be back underway. See you back here in about 20 minutes.